Good morning, September 4th. Happy Dog Farm. Today I'm anchoring end posts. They're 4 feet down and they're packed with gravel. But between frost heaves and wet ground, they still start to pull up and they start to come out. The secret here is if I get enough downforce on it, the front post will help to take the load. I just have to keep it, I have to help it to resist pulling up under wire tension. Actually, I'm not adding tension over the winter, just the marginal tension that's there is enough to pull the post up. Well, the process I'm using is, first of all, my utility vehicle, Murphy in the background. I take the winch, I put a line on her, and I'm putting that to the post, and I'm using to pull the post back. As I pull the post back, it, by its nature, translates and goes down because I've got the cross braces inside behind the gate, which you can't really see. So I pull the post down, I look at the wire strain, the angle. If you look at the top rail of the fence, the gate, and the cross post, you know, we're good. We're back to where we should be. Then, coming down here in the foreground, you can see I've got a downhole wrapped around over the post and the pin. I have a heavy gripple in there. Actually, I think it's a medium gripple. I'm using the heavier stainless steel wire from Kencove, and that's got, on the end of it, this harpoon thing is a really cool earth anchor from Kencove. That's a 680, so it's good for about 1,000 pounds, really. It is it's Kencove, you see that there at Kencove. And it's the 680. I can't really see very well because the sun's on the screen here. But by pulling it down, I'm actually kind of pre-testing this thing. Then I tighten the gripple to refusal. It gives me a little bit more tension on it. I'll cut the tail, I'll release it. And then I'll wait a few days. And I'll come back, I'll tension it a bit more with the winch. And then I'll tighten the wire again. Because what's going to happen is with moisture and whatnot, that harpoon is going to set down in the ground. I'm using a piece of ground rod because it's longer and less expensive than the special tool from Kencove, I'll just say it. And I'm putting that down so only about 2 inches of the head of the ground rod are showing. So it's sunk in there pretty deeply. I have some other corners to do with this. It's just the nature of the ground. I drilled the holes. I didn't drive the end posts. Someone will tell you right away it's better off if you can drive them, but you have to pay people to do that. So this is how I have to compensate for trying to save some money. It's worth it to me. Okay, I just wanted to show you that. These earth anchors are really, really nice. I like them. I really do recommend you follow Kencove's recommendation that you use their stainless steel line. Some other places where I just used high tensile fence wire, the galvanized, it failed over time. They rotted out in the ground. So save your time. Just use the stainless. It also, it's because it's a heavier gauge, it's not going to stretch as much. So when you're putting tension on it, you're getting your effort back. It's not going to stretch, and then over time, the ductility of it just stretch out and lose its strength. You loop it over. That wire might slip down to the pin, but the cross brace was in there so snug, I didn't feel like trying to part it to get it down to the pin ahead of time. I'll just let nature take its course. All right, that's it. The gnats are eating me alive.